Welcome to the resin mixing module. For this module, we will use the standard versus the metric system and weight versus volume. We will also provide a scenario with the measurements needed. Gather all the supplies needed and place on your workstation. The resin mixing manual has the list you'll need. Also grab safety goggles and safety gloves. Put on your safety goggles and gloves. Safety first. For this scenario, the fabric total area is being provided. For your repair, you will be required to take the measurements. Let's get started. Measure the area needing repairs to determine the size of fabric needed. Now that you have measured the fabric, use the calculator to compute the area of the workpiece. This is done by multiplying the width of the fabric by the height. Now, consult the resin mixing manual to find the weight of resin per square inch of fabric. Then use the calculator to compute the total weight of resin needed for this repair. Now, consult the resin mixing manual to find the ratio of resin to hardener you will need. Then use the calculator to compute the weight of each, the resin and the hardener. Consult the composite repair manual for more information. Now that you know the amounts of resin and hardener you will need, the next step is to gather the needed materials. You will find a selection of resins and hardeners in the fire cabinet. Select a brand of resin and hardener and place them on the counter. Make sure to check the expiration dates on the chemicals. Now you've selected your resin and your hardener. Pull a cup off the stack and remove the cap from the resin container and pour out the resin into the cup on the scale. Keep an eye on the weight of the resin in the cup. When you've poured out the required weight of resin, place the cup of resin to the side. Now do the same thing for the hardener. Take the hardener can, remove the cap, and pour the required weight of hardener into the fresh cup. When you've poured the required amount of hardener into the cup, place it to the side. Now you're ready to mix the hardener into the resin. Take the cup of hardener and pour its contents into the cup of resin. When the cup of hardener is empty, use a mixing stick to mix the combined liquids completely. Congratulations! You have successfully mixed the resin you need to complete the repair. Your score has been reported. You may exit the experience or try again by using the emergency shower.